Hey, 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 Hamatame here, the Freedom Illuminator. Why did you attract him in the first place? Or if you're a man, why did you attract her in the first place? I just thought of jumping in because we completed the day two, the sovereign shift, where power meets presence. Power meets presence. Because if you are not present, you are not really in your power. If at all you thinking or trading your power, looking outside, hoping somebody's gonna do something, you are in for a long ride. So I just wanted to share this part with you because it came through and it evoked a lot of emotions while we were on the call. And I just wanted to ask you that question. Whoever that you were with, whoever that you are blaming, or even the lack of passion in your relationship, sex life, marriage, whatever that is happening, or even your ex, whatever that you may be blaming them for and feeling that they are responsible for certain things. The question is, why did you attract them? Have you ever asked yourself that? Because there is a reason. And the truth of it, we attract people when we have unresolved wound. It's because of that hidden pain and the stories that are still playing at the back of our mind, the subconscious, the unseen, the unheard, right? So you attract people at times when you crave to be seen, to be accepted, to be loved, to be validated. When you are seeking that approval outside of you, and the crazy thing is you're gonna attract the people who also have that wound of not being seen, heard, accepted, loved, and you come together because you may have felt not seen in your family. Ooh, this one was like a big one, where you were not seen by your parents, by the society, by you coming from that wound from the past, and then you mirror it outside of you. It was not a mistake. That relationship was not a mistake. It was your mirror. The question is, are you willing to see what has been revealed in your partnership, in your union, or you gonna just put a blind eye on it, right? When those patterns of the neglection, rejection, abandonment, the push and pull dynamic of inconsistent love that felt familiar, obviously, and agonizing, painful. That's why you are in pain. If at all it was okay, you just be okay and say this is just how things are. But you're in pain because that's not what your soul desired to experience, right? It might be what your family introduced you to, what you were born into, but it doesn't mean you get to go on living that kind of life. There was a lesson at a soul level that you are ready to learn. There were some templates, the files that have been shared. The question is, are you willing to break free from that? Are you willing to recognize your worth? Because you can't expect somebody to accept you, to love you, to validate you if you are not validating, loving, and accepting of yourself. And how does this connect to the present? Being present. Because these are the things that unground you. These are the things that make you leave your body and put your attention outside of you. You are seeking something, you are hoping that you'll find something outside of you. And maybe you just stepped out of a relationship that hasn't been working. Instead of you coming back to yourself and connecting to your core, to your worthiness, to your self-love, to your true values, you are seeking somebody else. I just believe, hope, trust, pray that I'll find somebody who will love me more than my ex did. And somebody's that person that you're looking at in the mirror. You've done it so many times. You've attracted people. And at first it felt like, where have you been? And you know where that ended. And now it's time for you to really go within and ask yourself, what am I willing to do about this? Because that pain is coming through to break those walls that you've created around your heart. The question is, are you willing to listen to yourself? You attracted that person at a soul level because there was a need to see what you no longer wanted. There was a need for you to look at the things that you are familiar with, what you experience in your family, and make a choice. Am I willing to choose the us, the normal, or I'm willing to experience life differently? That's the reason why you attracted your partner. You attracted that partner so that you can experience the contrast and choose. Am I going to allow my desires to die, or I'm still willing to chase what I know is calling me forth? Am I going to listen to the pull that is within me? It's not a punishment. You did not attract that person so that they can hurt you. You attracted that person so that you can fully awaken. It was about confronting the parts of you that were not fully healed, the parts of you that are not satisfied, the part of you that keeps you awake at night. Asking that question, is this what life is all about? Is this who I'm meant to become? Because that is an asset, baby, when you're talking about your potential. But you are taking it for granted because your fear maybe is, what would the society think? What would my family think? You are living your life for you. Because people will talk either way. So are you willing to step out of that conditional love? I'm gonna sacrifice all of myself so that you can love me, or you just gonna, step out of it, heal, and attract the unconditional love, where you are attracting from the wholeness, not from the wounds. Where you are attracting from that faith, that inner knowing, baby, that conviction, not from the fear. Because you've been given an invitation to break free and reclaim your worth, to heal your feminine and also integrate your masculine within, so that you can be whole from within and be open up and have the capacity even to receive the love that you truly desire. The love that mirrors your wholeness from within, not the love that mirrors your wounds. So what are you going to choose? What is it going to be? I just wanted to show up here and ask you that question. And if at all you are willing to have a deeper conversation and find out what is interfering with your expansion, with your growth, with your desires, with you attracting the love that honors your worth, the love that honors your true value, book a call. Stop searching for information, because information is not transformation. You know a lot. The question is, are you ready to embody that? Are you ready to feel it, to be fully present and experience life from within? Are you ready to make love with life? Ah, I love you, and I'll leave you with that. There is somebody who is listening, and there is a deep heartache that just hit directly in the heart, chest. So book a call. I've got you. That's why your wound is reaching out and saying, hey, I don't feel well here. I love how the body is always being honest, authentic, and showing up, because the body is ready to fully receive the pleasurable experience. Because you can't enjoy life if your body is in pain, right? You can't enjoy life with all those walls. And your heart is just talking to me. I can just connect with that pain, whether you are aware of it or not. So let's have a conversation. Much love.